So, hello everybody. I wanted to talk about something quite specific that I'm experiencing at the moment. And in the last video, the Diverging Timelines video, I talked about a timeline shift that was happening, that was being experienced in the collective. And from my perspective, this timeline was moving those of us that are choosing evolution at this point. It was moving us out of the victim-tyrant polarity. Now that's been an enormous, deep polarity on this planet for thousands of years. I think we've run that polarity because it's been a very necessary avenue of exploration. Now, many of us are done with that. We've wrung every drop of juice out of that polarity, and we've processed all of the facets of it, our relationships with our parents and our siblings and the school bully and our boss, and it's all been done. And we're ready to shift. Now, as always, I think that shift's going to be smooth and easy. And as always, it never is. I always get taken by surprise by what emerges in my system. And I've just really clocked this field of what I would call the deep victim aspect of the collective structuring. And it really fascinates me because there are, I love it when we move deep into structures, because it really means that we're getting into the bones of something. We're really, really down in the blueprints, as it were. And these structures have a fundamental impact on what it is to be in a human body on this planet. So, yesterday, I became really aware of a really thick, heavy, clogging energy in my field. And I felt like a victim. And it went on all day long. And it's still present today. But as I was meditating, I really came to an understanding that this is the state that all of us hold a piece of, because at some very ancient level, we understand that we are not all that we could be, that there has been this genetic manipulation that many of us are aware of, and that this has limited the capacity of the human body, and therefore the soul, the spirit's expression through the human body. This leads to a deep sense of despair and what you could call existential imprisonment. It's like coming into a body, we're automatically surrendering to being in a prison, because it's a very limiting device. Now, I don't actually believe that the physical body is limiting. And I don't believe that those states are natural for us. And I think these are the deep patterns of victimhood that I'm perceiving, that are now really beginning to clear, so that we can truly make this shift off that victim-tyrant timeline, that victim-tyrant polarity, and move into what is coming, which from my perspective is sovereignty. This true understanding that we are completely the authors of our experience. That's not at a personality level. That authorship is us at a personality level in complete co-creative harmony with our greater self, with the vaster aspects of us that haven't chosen incarnation. Well, many of those are literally showing up for incarnation now, but we do have to have done the clearing work to make space for them in the multidimensional layers of the body. So I'm offering some calls on this through December. The first one will be on Sunday the 4th of December, and the second one will be on the 18th of December. And I'll talk about these in a newsletter I'm going to be sending out. But the first one will be looking at this deep victim patterning that we're holding as it's really coming to the surface to emerge, and also at the upgrades, the physical upgrades that are available now. I've been seeing these upgrades since September, and the first set that I'm going to work with are through the sacrum and the spine, and the nervous system that radiates out from the spine. Over many, many thousands of years of difficult lifetimes on this planet, we've needed to coat the nervous system in order to desensitize ourselves, because life here was not supportive of sensitivity. Sensitivity was not an asset, in effect. So we have dumbed down our sensitivity over many, many lifetimes. Now that sensitivity is being called to again, and we can release the coatings over the nervous system, and all of the impact of that runs through the spine and the sacrum. And the sacrum is this extraordinary bone that holds so many secrets, so many hidden aspects, and it does anchor us deep into collective consciousness, deep into the earth. There's a lot that's waiting to unfold there, a lot that I haven't yet seen, but I know as I prepare for a call, it will start to come online. The second call I'm going to do later in December will be very close to the December solstice then. So we're going to look at the energies of that and invite those to work with us. And we'll be looking at the new features of the heart that are coming online. So this will be heart and throat. And we've been really fed a package of lies about what love is on this planet, and we bought into that wholesale. Our pop songs and our movies, they all tell us a tale of love that is very, very limited and very self-absorbed in a sense. The love that is starting to become available through this region of the body it's just vast. It's not limited at all. It's what we can call love without condition. It's just the universe showing up in physical form, in the heart center, and radiating through that portal, if you like, through that multidimensional portal that is the heart. And this love is so undramatic, so quiet, so lacking in drama or need, that it goes unnoticed, but it is the fabric of everything that's in existence. This is what love is. It's all that there is. We've bought into the dramatic, needy, possessive sort of love, and that too, these structures around the heart and through the chest and through the throat then are all falling away to make space for this vastness. So this love that is starting to emerge is, well, I always perceive it as upwelling from deep within. We're no longer going to be hooked into the idea that love is somehow outside of us, something we need to strive for or attain or behave well in order to receive, because it's just bubbling up on the inside, perpetually available. Now, this has always been the case, but there have been so many conditions, so many constructs, so many patterns and belief systems that have locked us into this other very limited scope of love, that we've lost touch with that, with the bigger picture, in essence. And it is really starting to emerge now. And as it emerges here, it will also clear the throat and then open the head. So, these calls are going to be interesting. They're going to be really, really powerful. For those of you that have worked with me before in these calls, you know how that process goes. I lead you through a meditative excursion, a meditative journey through lots and lots of different layers, and I work with sound, so the sounds are a big part of this call. And then we are joined by these extraordinary energies that just work with us. And when we're in a group, then those energies are hugely amplified and very, very, very powerful. So people report extraordinary transformations just through these calls, and that's the amazing, amazing upside of the internet. I guess it's a real gift to be able to reach a group of people from all over the world, and that we come together and create these fields of energy that don't just impact us, but they have a really lovely impact right around the world on the collective field. So these automatically become an act of service to yourself, but also an act of service to the wider collective, because we're downloading and integrating these patterns, and they become much more widely and easily available to others that are searching, but perhaps not yet found the key to unlock some of these structures and energies in their own field and body. So it's a great opportunity, and I really look forward to working with these upgrades in consciousness, upgrades in physical reality and physical structuring, because I think it's a really exciting phase that we're moving into, and it's preparation for what I and many others are seeing as this hugely creative phase that is really going to get underway next year. So I hope you'll join me. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.